whatever.
Right. But yeah, I would make looking back, it's so cool. It needs to be part of a documentary. There's a kid out there, you know who you are. He kind of wants to help me make a documentary. I told my friend.
Oh, nice.
I told my friend on the phone. I was like, man, I don't feel like I've done enough and all this stuff. And he was just like, no, do it, because you know you can make more stuff and like it just adds to the whatever. But he's a filmmaker, a young filmmaker, like very young.
Yeah.
And this is like so.
Yeah.
I'd love to help him with that, and I'd
Yeah.
definitely get his name out there. We might cut this out.
I mean, I don't care. You can plug or shout out anything.
Yeah.
All right. So okay. So you're burning the CDs.
Burning the CDs.
This is pre GTFO.
This is pre GTFO had not been around. I'd made my first-ish recorded song was called Sweet Endeavor, which is super ironic because that's what my life became, like this sweet endeavor.
Okay.
And made us. I can't even remember the other songs. It was like Kiss You Starting June. I don't even fucking know.
Yeah.
Which is super weird to think about. Like some fucking like 13-year-old kid is like writing these fucking songs out. And there's that bird again. Beautiful. And I had a little CD, and it was just in those little thin jewel cases, not the thick ones, but the
those colored ones.
Yeah. And I could print out the flyer. It was so cool because like sometimes these CDs would be double-sided, the paper on the inside. Like I'd have like it'd be black and white, but it'd say like my name and Sweet Endeavor. But I'd fold it a certain way that it turned into a square.
Yeah.
And then I just realized this is a good podcast moment, so I better put on my podcast voice. And I realized that I could fold it and like put it into the inside, and like it'd have my info on the inside too. And this was all like, dude, I'd buy blank CDs from Goodwill, from Walgreens. I mean, wherever I could go, and I'd push this CD. I gave a lot away. I'd be like 13 years old going up to like grown men being like, you want hey, I'm just hate to bother you, but I'm an aspiring musician. I'm just trying to get my name out there.
Really?
You know, and I'd be like, what do you listen to? And they'd be like, Rage Against the Machine, and I'd be like, I love them, dude. I don't even know who they're. I still to this day, like, I remember one time I said like Race Against the Machine, and he was just like, oh, that's not their name. You really love them, but just trying to like connect and build a fan base with, like,
you're hustling at a young age.
Very. I used to get free food because we were super poor, and I'd like whatever I couldn't eat, I'd like sell it to people for $1. Really funny story. I remember this one time I gave this dude a soda. He said he'd pay me the next day $1, and he kept the soda for like an entire day, and he was like, I don't have the dollars. Like, you just, I'm not gonna touch it. I don't know. It was just so funny to me. I should have just been like, dude, just keep it. But